All right. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah. So, apologize for the delays. Had some technical issues and yeah, realized that all of my OBS stuff was set up for Twitch and not YouTube. So, anyways, we kind of skipped the. Normally, I would have had like a little waiting thing, but yeah, we're just gonna straight into it. I'm gonna do an audio check real fast. Yeah, so as I stated, we're still gonna play the games. We'll play all three of them, even though it's later. Yeah, we've got the DraftKings Park, the Las Vegas ballpark that we created, and I haven't really played with the Mariners in my franchise yet, so I'm gonna play a couple games with them. So it's a 3-game series. We have Ray in game 1, Gonzalez in 2, and then Castillo in 3. So should be all right. We'll leave the camera on the first time around. I know I kind of took a pull on that, but yeah, we'll leave it on for now. I'll adjust it once we get into the game, just because I don't know where it needs to be. But then we might turn it off for the later games. So let's get into it. So Robbie Ray. So we do full games, but we do quick count. Leave that. I don't even fully know how this team is doing. So we've got DraftKings Park. It's not gonna be rain because it's a retractable roof, so that works. Robbie Ray. We have the lefty on the mound, so we've got a couple of 231, 175, bringing it back to last year. All right. I'm not gonna do. Let's just switch that, and we'll do. Wow, they are both hitting like crap. All right, we'll leave it at that. Let's go. All right, I'll do.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Vipers. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, a guy that's been having a huge impact for this team all year, Julio Rodriguez.
Yeah, Boogie's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, You want to make sure you can do whatever you can to get him to the plate. Get him as many at-bats as you can in a ball game. If you do that, you got a really good chance of scoring a lot of runs.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Kyle Muller. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
All right, ready to go here. Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
The count 2-1. This one in the air right field. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting checker.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right.
We'll adjust the camera now. Now that we kind of have an idea. Okay. We're doing it live. I don't know why I can't select those. Alright, let's do this.
Ball to strike. Strike on the inside corner.
Oh.
Rodriguez gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
1-2 now. Runner on the go. In the air right field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Two down, nobody on. And now it's even up.
Alright. Now we'll start focusing on it. It's a little off.
In the air, out towards left center. Ruiz has a beat on it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. No score as we head to the bottom of the first.
All right.
Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Robbie Ray. What do you have on him, Siggy?
His career ERA's been under 4. What I like most about him is his reliability. Takes the ball every 5th day, ready to go whenever the manager calls.
And stepping in is the speedy Tyler Wade.
The second baseman.
How about Robbie Ray, a guy who won the Cy Young Award in 2021 for the Blue Jays, an all-star in 2017. He grew up in Tennessee. He played on the same travel team as Mookie Betts and Tony Kemp, and he was a really good hitter. Hard ground ball, base knock.
It's gonna take some.
Good
Little
two-strike
bit of time to
right
get the
there,
timing
though.
back,
A bit of
but
a lost start for
yeah.
some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now it's Jace Peterson. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. You think about some of these travel teams and guys that played together and the success they've had. Ray's got a Cy Young Award, and Betts has got an MVP award.
Peterson checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around according to Patrick Johnson. The 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch.
Oh. 2-2.
Oh, that was right down.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Makes the grab. 2 down. Take a look at the lineup. It's been a downright dreadful year for them offensively. They are dead last in the league in runs scored.
Boog, the clubhouse guys don't even like watching these guys play. That's how bad it is, and those guys are usually your biggest cheerleaders when things aren't going well. But the team, they're lacking in some areas for sure. They're going to have to figure out some ways to try to upgrade this lineup. Maybe it's something that takes place in the offseason, but you just can't put this type of product out on the field if you want to maintain a good, solid fan base.
Yeah.
Goes down
There we go.
swinging for the strikeout.
That's good.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. First frame of the night behind us, and it's 0-0. And welcome back. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now.
Eugenio Suarez.
Gino. Oh, that was right there.
Next offering is fouled back.
Wow.
The 2-2. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
He's been swinging it really well lately. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And now, Ty France. Swings and lines a base hit into left field, and he beats it. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here's Jesse Winker. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. The 1-1. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruiz squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Diaz with a relay throw, and he's safe. So it's
That was a
first and
cheetah.
third with 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Kicks and fires.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Got it. Nice grab. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit.
J.P. Crawford.
The 1-1. And another ball. France leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Butler makes the catch, inning over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Seattle leads this one 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, and it's Aledmus Diaz.
The shortstop, Aledmus Diaz.
Here's a 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The right field.
Here's Ramon Laureano. The pitch. So now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Yeah.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Now here is Jordan Diaz. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Suarez under it. And he makes the catch. And that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Jared Kelman.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The other way.
Attaboy.
And it drops in, but a good job to keep it in front.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already.
We'll just,
Here's Ketel Marte.
that ball's
And
crushed.
Boog, I'd say he's due.
The pitch. That
There
one
we
down
go.
the line. Base hit, and a run comes in. Another comes in to score. It's 3-0.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the
Get
infield.
out.
It's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
And now Teoscar Hernandez flied out his first time. At the belt and fires. Squirts away a little bit. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Teo.
2-2.
Shoot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
To kick the 3-2. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. He made him pay for that one. His 7th home run of the season. It's 5-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. The 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
In the dirt. Tosses to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France, and he's already singled in this game. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Popped up right side. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Tries to get back and save.
Wow.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
1 down. Jesse Winker getting ready to hit.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound, and this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Here's the 2-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. 1 at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Now it's Tom Murphy. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. The 2-1. In the air to left center. Ruiz moving under it. And that is that. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Mariners on top, 5-0. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And the batter now, Shea Langoliers. The 1-1. And there's a ball. There's a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Way out front for strike 2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Left-hand batter waits. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind and the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, J.P. Crawford. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next offering is downstairs. Lined, and that's a base hit. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Muller is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Number 38 comes on now.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
So, man aboard, Jared Kellner up next for the Mariners. 2-2 now.
Oh, jeez.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one out now.
We're off on that one. Oops.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Close, but called the ball. And it's 2-1.
That was close. Yeah, that's probably a strike, huh?
Upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
And a pitch.
Oh.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
It's not close to that one.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side, could be two. The throw to second, double play. And that'll do it for the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We're midway in the fourth. The Mariners lead it 5-0. Bottom four, now the number 2 hitter, Jace Peterson.
The third baseman, Jake Peterson.
Out towards right center field. Dunks one into left.
The designated hitter.
And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. He's 0 for 1. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Peterson aboard here at first with nobody out. Base hit, left center field.
What?
It's a run on the board and picks up an RBI. As soon as that one shot off his barrel, he was thinking extra bases. Really nice job of getting the bat out front, but not hooking around it or rolling over it. Just kept the swing on plane and smoked that thing into the gap. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Lawrence Butler will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one missed.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The pitch out there, 1 away. Aledmys Diaz now.
Shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And it is 2-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Sets him down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
Laureano comes up to hit. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And a 1-2 again. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Oh.
Runner at second, 2 down. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Kicks and deals. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-3.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here's the first baseman, Jordan Diaz. And the pitch. And a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Got him swinging. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. And now for Seattle, Ketel Marte. In the air out towards right center. Ruiz on the move to his left. Puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And now the lefty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Butler under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Throw, and it gets away. And now the first baseman, Ty France.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Yeah.
In the air, left field. Butler in position. Makes the grab. And that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1 as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Shea Langoliers. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a ball evens the count. Next pitch in the dirt, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
And the batter now, Yuri Ruiz. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. That is strike 2. In the dirt, slings to first, 2 up, 2 down. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Tyler Wade. 1 for 2. Next offering misses. And that's ball 2.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Ground ball right side. To first. Gets him easily. Ends the inning. Welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Jesse Winker. Next one misses. 3-1. Activity in the bullpen. Sam Mole, the left-hander, up and throwing. The 3-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Now he'll turn for second. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double. So here's Murphy now. Runner leads away at second. Out towards left center. Ruiz sizing this one up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And here is J.P. Crawford. Here's a 1-1. Winker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one fouled off. 2-2. And that's outside. Now a high fly ball out to left center. That's a hit. Here comes Winker. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-3.
Picks himself up at RBI. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. But I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. And up next for Seattle, Jared Kelenic. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Ruiz drifts towards it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Perfect fly out. That was weird.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? 2 outs. High fly ball out to center field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back. Now the third baseman, Jace Peterson.
The third baseman, Jace Peterson.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm. Put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
The 1-2. Right side. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Lawrence Butler.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Lawrence Butler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7 at the plate, Ketel Marte.
Time to work on some ERAs, hopefully.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yikes.
Popped in the air, left field. Butler makes the play. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Teoscar Hernandez. His 2-run homer back in the 3rd was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now. The 1-1. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result
Became like
more
daylight
often than
for
not.
Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
It's gonna get crushed.
And here it comes.
Oh no.
On the
Nope.
ground, could be
No.
two.
No.
Good feed, that's one. And that's two. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. The M's lead it 6-3.
That's
Set for the last half of the 7th. Aledmys Diaz now.
The shortstop. Aledmys Diaz.
So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Trevor Gott. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Number 30, Trevor Gott.
Ball to strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Gathers and throws. One up, one down.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. He's already homered here in this one. Right-handed reliever. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach, and that's a great example why right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice 2-strike pitch, though.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. Out
Fake
number
it.
3.
That
So
worked.
they go quietly there. We look ahead to inning number 8. Seattle leads this one 6-3. On the mound now, Drew Steckenrider. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Drew Steckenrider.
And here's the first baseman,
Leadoff
Ty
Mariners.
France.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
Righty delivers. There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2.
Nope.
Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2.
It's also out there. What was that
Next
doing?
is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker. 1 for 3. Right-hander kick steals. Fouls one off. 2-2. Comebacker to the mound. On to first, and Winker is set down.
Now batting, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
2 outs, base is empty. Tom Murphy up next for the Mariners.
Cal.
Pitch hitter coming on. Cal Raleigh looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Cal Raw.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals.
Oh my gosh.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. That's the 3rd out. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Got all that one.
So remaining in the game defensively, Cal Raleigh. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Diego Castillo takes over on the mound.
Now pitching for Seattle, number 63, Diego Castillo.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And now the count is even.
That was close.
Bounce to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Next to hit, Yuri Ruiz.
Oh,
In the air left field. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second.
Gotcha.
The throw in. The tag,
Yes.
and they cut him down going for 2.
The batter, the second baseman,
Tyler Wade now at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
Hernandez puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Sam Moll.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
J.P. Crawford digs in now.
the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
The 1-1. Good eye right there.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. Now one gone in the ninth.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Swing and a miss. 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Caught him looking for the K. So the batting order turns over. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And he deals. Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. Mariners on top, 6-3. A new pitcher in the game, Paul Sewald. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle, number 37, Paul Sewald.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jace Peterson.
The third
It's
baseman.
interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment move, get back on track. His team needs him.
And a 1-1. Just missed.
2-1.
The 2-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Snap throw.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
In the air, right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Mariners take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 3 runs.
There we go. All right, so game 1 in the books. We go Marco. Trying to get back to 500. It's like the real Mariners. Yikes. So yeah, as you can see, we'll be in Vegas too. I think I might stream the Diamondback series at home against the Nationals. That might be my next stream after this, so we'll kind of just see how this one goes. I think it's a lot easier to not have to clip up games. That takes another hour or so just to do that. So if I can just stream the full games and then just take shorts of the stream, I think that's gonna be the easiest way to do things. And then of course stadiums and whatnot if I do those too, but I think this is the easiest way to do franchise mode because it takes a long time to clip stuff up. So anyways, we'll go ahead and save that. And game 2. How to utilize Marco. Kind of tempted. Can we do should we do a little City Connect on the road? Oh shoot. Let's do it. Miracle. All right, here we go. All right, game 2, let's go.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Vipers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, and starting in this one, number 11. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Julio
The
Rodriguez.
center fielder, number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Four-seam splitter cutter. All right. There we go.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Ketel Marte leaves the yard, and they jump out front. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Next offering down low and in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Ground ball left side. And there are 2 outs. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a guy to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden, guys get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden, you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use. Three and two now.
And that one is lifted in the air. Laureano sprinting after it. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the third out. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. And starting this one, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, you can see his whip is a little above the league average. Not bad, but I think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss, get out of the inning so that a base hit doesn't do more damage and put his team behind the 8 ball.
Makes the catch for the out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners because these guys know what to do when men are on.
One down, base is empty. In the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday, another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. Next pitch downstairs, 2-1. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 162 games for the Astros on AstroTurf, and he never hit into a double play. And now 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Snap throw.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
New inning getting started. Now here is Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
1 second. Sweet. Just had to change controllers.
The wide to kick the pitch. Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ruiz pulls that one down. 2 down.
Batting 7.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jesse Winker. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nobody left for Seattle, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back. Leading off, Lawrence Butler.
The left fielder, Lawrence
The pitch.
Butler.
Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Aledmys Diaz.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. Here's a 1-1. And there's the strike. The 1-2. In the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder,
Here's Ramon Laureano. Went deep in the ball game last night. The 1-1. Rolled over to third. Suarez on the run, throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. On to the third inning. Here's Jared Kelnick.
the left fielder, number 10, Jared Kelly.
Next pitch is outside. Righty to the plate. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Early.
3-2.
Dang it.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. The pitch.
Yikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that one is inside. The pitch. Towards first, Diaz. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
The center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Back to the top of the lineup, and stepping in is the speedy Julio Rodriguez. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Oh, there we go.
On a line, base hit.
There we go.
The batter, number 4, second baseman,
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Oh.
In the air, right field. Laureano settles under it. He makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 left for Seattle, but they hold a 1-0 lead. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Jordan Diaz. The lefty ready, And a 1-1. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
That misses the zone. 2-2.
It's a good take.
It's close.
Back to the mound. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Batting it, the catcher,
Shea Langoliers, the next to hit. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
the center fielder, Ruiz.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Yuri Ruiz. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Base hit.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Now batting Tyler Wade. First time up was a pop out. Kicks and deals. Bounce to the right. Marte gathers and throws to first. And the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
Number 23,
Ty France, a pretty cool story. A 34th round pick in 2015 out of San Diego State. And in 2022, he was an all-star. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And the pitch.
Oh,
And it's
gosh.
fouled away. And the right-hander deals. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 at the belt and fires. And there's a foul ball. That misses, and it's 2-2.
Shoot.
Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch.
Oh.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Righty delivers. Fouled off. He was late. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Hit hard on the ground is short. Whips it to first. Third out. Mariners lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Jace Peterson. Left-hand batter waits.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And now Jesus Aguilar. Going to count 1-2.
I really want to throw that one.
And down on strikes. That's his 2nd strikeout.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lawrence Butler. He popped out his first time. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that's in the dirt. Inside, and he hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even snip the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
Kicks and fires. In the air, left side. Kelnick under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now here is Jared Kelnick. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. And it's gone. Home run. 3rd home run of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0.
He's So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
So up next, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. One away here in the fifth.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. The 1-1 is fouled off. Still only one out here in the inning. And a base hit into right.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Come on, Ketel.
Here's Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. Now a fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France up next for the Mariners.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Bullpen activity starting up now. Hogan Harris preparing to come on if needed. Number 38 getting loose as well. And here it comes. Runner on the go. In plenty of time to first, and that'll do it. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 3-0. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Attaboy Kelnick.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the right fielder, Ramon Laureano. The wind of the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for him to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look.
This one's into the gap in left center, and that should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Next to hit, Jordan Diaz. So now 1-2. Next offering way off the plate. Laureano at second with nobody out. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. Good eye right there. Line drive. Kelnick makes the grab, and there's one down.
Jeez.
Now back, the catcher,
Here's the speedy catcher, Shea Langoliers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. 1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch is popped up. Suarez hauls it in, 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Yuri Ruiz getting ready to hit. Reached on an infield single his first time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2-2 on the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Laureano rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
So the batting order turns over. Tyler Wade will hit next. Lined into right. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Marte relay to third. He's in there.
Back-to-back singles. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
2 gone with runners at the corners. Now it's Chase Peterson. Next pitch inside. And it's 2-1.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Kicks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. On the ground. Marte. They get the force, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Pitching change here, Hogan Harris.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat, opposite field knock.
Got one out to right. Laureano trying to get there. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
2 outs, base is empty. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners are down in order, and the score stays 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Jesus Aguilar.
The designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Next pitch is popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lawrence.
And here is Lawrence Butler. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Kelnick pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Aledmys Diaz now.
Diaz.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Next offering is foul back. The 2-2 on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Comes a 2-2. On the ground to the left. Fires across the diamond. That's out number 3.
Solid outing. Oh boy.
Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Jesse Winker. 2-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. In the air, out towards left center. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
And now for Seattle, Jared Kellner. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
And at second with one away. And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. The 1-1. Popped up first base side. Langoliers puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio.
That one ripped.
Get out. There we go.
And out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Base is empty with 2 away. Ketel Marte up next for the Mariners. Bounce to the left side. Gets it to first. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Penn Murphy.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Laureano comes up the hit. The Vipers in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs. You caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. So digging in, Jordan Diaz. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And that's downstairs and outside. To third, Suarez. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Langoliers.
Now it's going to be Shea Langoliers. Here's a 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Ty
Leading
France.
off for Seattle, the first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
And now the lefty. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mariners really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off of fastballs, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
Knocks it down.
So slow though.
And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
And now the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Ball, that's inside.
France gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Oh shoot.
Outside.
Down to 3-2.
Terrible. Good pitch though.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Oh shoot.
Rolled to short, could be 2. Diaz tossed to second. On to first, double play.
Pretty lengthy at bat right there, and usually the hitter wins that battle after seeing so many pitches, but instead the exact opposite, or maybe even worse than that, grounds into a double play. Tough at bat to swallow.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Eugenio Suarez. Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. The Mariners lead it 5-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Mantiply. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Yuri Ruiz now at the plate.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
That's to third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down.
The third baseman, number 6,
Chase Peterson, the next to hit. And the pitch. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now Cal Raleigh.
the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The wind and the pitch.
There we go.
Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And now Jesse Winker.
Oh,
Grounder
my
might be
gosh.
2. Throws to second for 1. And it's a double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Oh.
Right side. Laureano trying to get there. He's got it. And that's the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Hard of the order. 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. Seattle leads this one 5-1. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement.
All right, Brash. Let's see what you got.
Jesus Aguilar digs in now.
The designated hitter, Jesus.
The line of the pitch. That misses. And a full count now. The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Lawrence Butler getting ready to hit.
All right. Oh, not where we wanted that.
And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next one just misses. 3-2 now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the 4 count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Aledmus Diaz now. Aguilar, the lead runner at second. Butler on at first with nobody out. Diaz started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Back to work, 3-2 now. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
So up next, Ramon Laureano. The pitch. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a 1-2.
There we go.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Next offering misses. 2-1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And it's even up.
Well, and those hitters' counts sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
So they're down to their final out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Tying run at the plate. They're down to their final strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. That one missing inside. All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. Good job to fight that one off. Down to their final strike. Check swing, appeal to first. And he punches him out. He went around.
Sometimes it takes just getting away from home. Guys can sort of come together, connect a little bit more than they do when they're at home with their families, and that can breed to success on the field, as we saw in this game today. Excellent win by this team.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Two of them in the
Final line
books.
score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.
Crash with the 3 walks. Yeah, it's not good for you. But there we go. 5-1 victory. Going for the sweep. Oh, the Rays guys are interested in an offer, huh? What is it? It's not a terrible trade, but I think we can get a little more for that, maybe. 75 overall, maybe? I don't know. We can think about it. All right, now
Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on
he
Wednesday.
is one of the
Starting out
guys that
west
I
in the
think I'm gonna
American
trade,
League,
though,
the
so.
Mariners hit 3 long balls as they nabbed the win against the Vipers 5-1.
Hey, back to 500.
Jeremy Pena drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Astros got past the Giants 7-1. He is currently among the
We're getting close. We'll get this one started-ish. This will be a good one. Castillo versus Blackburn, huh? Go back to the road unis. We'll have to fix the naming of that. Did I not have another one? Oh, that just goes in circles, huh? Shoot. Alright, we'll leave it for now. Let's do partly cloudy. Castillo. Alright. Let's try switching these around a little bit. Let's do that. Linker, Raleigh. Okay. Alright, for now, I'll be right back. Take a quick break and then we'll get back into game 3. So, be right back. right. We are back. So we've got game 3 coming up. Let's do it. This should be a close one. We have the aces on the mound, so. And there's my cat. What's up, Lucy? We know he's not great.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Vipers. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. So the Seattle Mariners have a chance to get out of town with a series sweep, and that's big against a division rival.
Yeah, they want to walk out of here feeling really good about what they've done. And sweeps are good, but divisional sweeps are outstanding, especially on the road. They're going to get a tough game from the other side, though, and no one's okay with getting swept in their own building, so they'll be ready as well.
First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Paul Blackburn. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Here's a speed threat, Julio Rodriguez. 2-2.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snap throw.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. They get the out on Marte. Now Scott Service lined up for the Seattle Mariners. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. And a pitch. That one off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
2-1 now. And a foul ball left side. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. One left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back here at the ballpark. And on the hill in this one, Luis Castillo. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Slow roller to first. France. And a quick out, number 1.
So
Okay, let's check out the lineup. One thing these guys do very well is stay out of the double play. They've hit into the fewest of any team in the league, Chris.
Well, Boog, we don't see situational hitting as that art as much as we used to, because guys are slugging the ball, they're hitting it over the fence. But when you see a team that has the ability to shorten up, hit behind runners, and go first to third or first to home, man, that just adds to the element of what you're able to do in other ways with the bat. So opposing pitcher better not walk anybody or give them free base runners, because these guys know what to do when men are on.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first. And next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. One of my favorite stats all time, 1997, the Hall of Famer Craig Biggio played in all 106. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Zips it across. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The first baseman.
So here's Brown at the plate. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
Luis Castillo, a guy who debuted in 2017 with the Reds at 24 years old, multiple all-star appearances, traded to the Mariners at the deadline in 2022. You think about, got him, snaps it down to second. We played an inning, no score. Welcome back, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
The first baseman, number 23, Ty France.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Here comes the pitch. Hammer, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Jesse Winker. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
No, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
That one misses. 2 balls and a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Righty to the plate. That one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Diving, and he can't make the play. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded Only one away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Back to the top of the lineup, Julio Rodriguez will hit next. Led off the game with a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. To the warning track, makes the catch. One run in the inning, but they leave two. Now to the bottom of the second. Mariners on top, 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lawrence Butler. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
There's a swing and a drive. And out of here. His first homer of the year, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Singy, he's been battling all season long for that swing.
And I'm sure a big weight off of his shoulders, Boog. He probably feels 20 pounds lighter jogging around the bags. Change up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
And now it's going to be Jordan Diaz. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. And he deals. To the right side, Marte throws to first, 2 away.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And it's Aledmys Diaz. 0 for 6 in the series so far. Tied up here in the early going. One and 2 now. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on.
Batting number, the catcher,
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers. There's a 1-1. And another ball. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off, 2 and 2. At the belt and fires. Looked like it was a little bit up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Jace Peterson waits on deck. just struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But a run scores in the inning as this solo home run ties things up. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back. Here's Ketel Marte.
The second baseman, Ketel Marte.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Out to short. Throw on to Brown. Leadoff man retired here in the third. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Doubled his first time up. That one missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Here's a 2-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge. One down, base is empty. And that one is in for a strike.
I got 3 and 2.
Kicks and deals. That one back up the middle and it gets through.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Man at first with one gone. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. That misses the zone. Now 2 and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hernandez leads off first with one away. Base knock center field.
Couple of singles back to back. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And here's the first baseman, Ty France. In the air, right side. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at bat.
Jesse Winker up next for the Mariners. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tapped softly on the ground. Diaz. They take the force out. Out number 3. Mariners leave a couple. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now the third baseman, Jace Peterson. That one misses, and the count is 3-1. And a foul ball. Liner snagged it first.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now here is Yuri Ruiz. Reached on an infield single his first time. To the right side. To first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
And now it's Jesus Aguilar. Grounded out his first time up. Righty delivers. Swings here and blasts one left field. Kelnick going back some more. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 3 innings complete. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh.
The catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And that one in the air center field. Ruiz settles underneath it and makes the grab. And there's one down.
The left fielder, number 10.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. And he grounds one back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to hold on to it, and the defense comes away with nothing. One gone runner at first. Now at the plate, J.P. Crawford. And there's a fly ball deep right field. That one is gone. He blasts one out to right. His first homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the Seattle order, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And he dodges that fastball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Ruiz settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ketel Marte. Inside corner for a strike, and a count 1-2. That one the other way, and there's a hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. The 1-1. This to third. Sends it to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 come in on this Seattle homer, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, and now the first baseman, Seth Brown.
The first baseman.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Kicks and fires. Inside, just missed.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Leading off for the Vipers.
So digging in, Lawrence Butler. And here it comes. Line, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. Now the left fielder, Connor Capel. The solo homer his first time. The 2-1. Just missed. No outs. Runners at first and third. And now a full count.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play. With 2 strikes, some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your
ground ball, could be 2. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Jordan Diaz. Grounded out his first time. That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, that's a base hit. Heading for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's 3-all.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Aledmys Diaz now. The 2-1. Flares one into center. Makes the catch, 1 down. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And a pitch. And there's a ball. Next offering is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
And a 3-1 on the way. Hammered. Could be extra bases. Around third. 1 runs in. Coming home. He'll score as well. 5-3 now.
Got to be feeling great about that double. Big spot, and he drives in too. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long extension after contact out in front of home plate. Man, there are a lot of doubles in a swing like that.
Now it's Chase Peterson. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Langoliers, the runner at second with 1 away. And now the count filled up 3-2. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and Somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And the righty deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And the right-hander deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a lunging grab. Runner tags and goes to third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. And they lead by 3. Next is the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Slapped foul. And the 2-2. Runner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Great jump.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for these guys.
Stays alive.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Tap back to the mound, and it finds its way through for a hit. Here's the throw to the plate. He beats it safe. It's 7-3.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
2 outs, runner at first. Seth Brown, the next to hit. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Matt Brash.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
One now. Good eye in that spot. That misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Here comes a 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Three-two. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And that one is going to go. That'll fire up the dugout. His 4th home run of the season. It's 9-3.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Two outs, nobody on. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Lawrence Butler, 1 for 2. Strike on the inside corner. And a count 1-2. And a ball evens the count. The wind of the pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, this is one of the stadiums I built, if that's what you're wondering. But I don't just build them all the time. There we
Got it
go.
by him for the K.
Goodness, that was like an 8-run.
So they bat around and score 8 times
Yeah.
to take the lead. We've played 4. The
Oh,
Vipers
man.
on top 9-3. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Number 38.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Eugenio Suarez up next for the Mariners. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Ty France.
Ty France.
Thanks.
Off the mark there.
Yeah, I like how
Ball
this
3.
one turned
I
out.
can't play around with him
Yeah,
here.
normally
It's a
I do.
6-run lead. At
I've
this
done
point,
Stadium
gotta
Creator
attack
and then
hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Good plate appearance there.
just kind of recently
Able to take the walk.
started doing
Maybe a little loss
franchise
of
and actually
focus on
play
the
the games.
mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Yeah, I like
Jesse
how this one
Winker
turned out.
up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Just
That was
outside.
close.
The count now 2-2.
Oh no. That was...
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the
Oh,
catcher.
man.
Langoliers pulls it down. 2 away.
Now batting. The catcher, Cal Ross.
Man at first.
Yeah,
And now
it'll
the
be
switch
interesting
hitting
now that they're
catcher,
actually
Cal
moving to
Raleigh.
Vegas. So
He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
in what sense? Like franchise mode or
3-1.
just in general? Oh,
Swing and a ball popped up. Brown under it. Brings it in. And that is that. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Vipers have the advantage 9-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now Connor
The
Capel.
left fielder, Connor Capel.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like
think
they
in
really
general
wanted to
they
get to the
focus a
starter
lot
early, get him out of the
on
game before he settles in.
Diamond
so I'd say
Dynasty.
mission accomplished.
which is kind of annoying. But I think they, in terms of like franchise, I think they're trying to get it more to like a March to October kind of thing.
Got him. Snap throw.
I can kind of see them like fleshing that out
A
more.
little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch
So I think
really
they know
got in on
people
it right there. I
in
mean, that's a
franchise mode like don't
pitch.
actually play all the
Tough to do
games. So I think
anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
they could switch to that kind of thing and then just flesh that out more so you have like more of an owner kind of thing.
Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I don't know why they don't have expansion teams yet. I think they just don't want to remake the schedule. But I'm pretty sure they have all the capabilities of doing so.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
I think road to the show is always going to be there. Let's see them fleshing that out a
With
little
that
more.
fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So a man aboard. Ledmus Diaz now.
I think they go a little
Ball
too
to
much
strike.
on like their statistics.
Good eye right there.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I have no idea why they defaulted it to this way. I have a feeling it's just because of the walls
2-1
themselves,
now.
but
They say it went.
2 balls.
that annoys me. Like nobody has a
Diaz
stadium like that,
stands at
and
first.
nobody
and
has
one out.
bullpens in the playing field. So yeah, there's no way to not build it like Oakland, and Oakland's like the worst ballpark in the MLB and oldest.
And
So,
that
or not
just
oldest, but
misses.
Really good take, especially with 2
most run
strikes.
down. So I don't know why they defaulted to that. That's why I made an entire video about it. It's just like, it's annoying. That's not how ballparks are designed at all.
Right-handed reliever. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
I think their issue with ballparks though is,
3-2. Some heat
if I
there
had to
at
guess, I think they're out of
98 miles
like
an
memory.
hour.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good
So
high
I don't know
fastball
that
in
it'll
a
get
two-strike
retracted over.
situation,
I don't
it's just
know.
become such a problem for hitters in
We'll be able to
more
put, like,
recent
more
years.
items
With
in
all of
them.
the emphasis by pitchers on developing that
But I
spin
don't know
rate,
why they
having a good
can't
grip on the baseball, those high fastballs
fix
kind of
that
look like to
corner
the hitter
outfield
that they're
issue.
rising, even though they're not, but they're not
put the bullpens
decreasing in
in.
velocity and spin rate. So
Like, I don't
very
even care if
difficult
like the
to get the
bullpens
barrel
have
on
to
it.
be in like one of 3 locations, you know? It's like preset. It's just, why can't they be back there? Seems silly.
Out to short, Crawford. They get the force. Inning over.
It's the number one thing that drives me nuts though, because it's so unrealistic.
And welcome back. Top
Leading off for the
6.
Mariners.
Here's the left fielder, Jared Kellner.
Jared Kellner.
And a pitch.
Ah,
And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Peterson makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. He's already
thank
homered
you.
in this game.
Glad you like them. They're fun to do, but yeah, there's definitely some things in the creator that drive me nuts. Hey, there we go.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you
You
can
like brick
handle. Just a
stadiums?
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Oh,
At the plate, Julio Rodriguez.
2 strikes.
oh, there we go.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that rolls into the corner.
There we
Lead
go.
runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Who has the best MLB ballpark?
1 away, runners at second and third.
I don't know. I
And the
haven't
batter now,
seen them
Ketel
all.
Marte.
I want
1
to
for
look at
3.
Arlington's,
The pitch.
Outside. there's the
but
ball.
San Diego's is I was just at San Diego's not too long ago. And that one is amazing. I love that ballpark. Oh my gosh.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Get there.
The throw in. Not
Yeah.
in time. He's safe as
Do you have a
2
favorite
runs
one?
score on the play.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Probably would have been able to drive that pitch on the outside if he let it just get a little deeper and look to hit it to the opposite field. But he made it work out.
So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. And a 1-1. Good eye right there.
Make a comeback right here.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Sam Mole, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Steckenrider, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swings and misses. Snap throw to first.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout.
I still need to
Gotta
go
be
to
better at the plate right there,
some
at
of
least
the
to
older ones
foul
too, bro.
something
Like, I haven't
off,
been to
extend that
Fenway, I
at bat.
haven't been to...
Eugenio Suarez
Wrigley.
up to hit now. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Marte,
Nice.
the runner at first with 2 gone.
Nice. Yeah, I was only down there for a little bit. Just saw that game and then was it 9-5 and 6th? Yikes. Schedule Yeah, San Diego's a really cool city though. You're in Brooklyn.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh no.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Butler makes the grab, and that's the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Vipers lead it 9-5.
Hopefully you won some money. Really? Yeah, the Marlins one. I know it gets a lot of hate, but actually, I like it. City Field's another one that would be cool to see.
New pitcher for the
And I haven't
Mariners,
seen, like,
Diego
the-
Castillo. He last pitched 2
Like I said,
days
like the
ago.
older ones that have the nostalgia value. Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I like the Miami updated their ballpark a little bit too, since it was actually built. It was kind of back when they had like that giant like dolphin thingy.
Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6. Here's the third baseman, Jace Peterson.
Yeah, I've been to that one.
And when you
Nationals
talk about
Park,
elite
that
defensive
one's
third
pretty nice.
baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ball to strike, the pitch. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat.
Oh,
That's the kind of,
crap.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
well, it's a little concerning when a fastball gets away like that. No run or break to worry about, and he'd still hit him.
Nobody out, runner at first. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I was ready for that to be that fast.
Jesus Aguilar.
Yeah,
Next to hit, Jesus Aguilar.
I would agree.
RBI
That's a
not
cool
for him
ballpark.
last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Yeah, they have a lot of drama with that one now. Oh crap, that was not supposed to be.
Fouls one off.
It
2-2.
needs like 500 million in repairs. I mean, that's probably like third worst, right? Oakland's got to be the worst, and then Tampa's got to be number 2.
The pitch. Popped
Infield
up,
fly.
and the infield fly is called.
Now batting.
I don't know how Tampa hasn't gotten a new ballpark yet.
One out. Runners at first and second. Swings and misses. And it's 2-2.
Guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
I agree with that. The new Busch Stadium.
Now all even up. That one drifts inside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's kind of funny.
And a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Seth Brown needs to strike out.
And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand hitter waits.
There we go.
Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Yeah.
Now batting. Right
So
fielder.
first and second with 2 outs. And here is Lawrence Butler.
It'll be interesting when the A's are in Vegas, though. Kind of excited that finally happened.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, wow. That was a
Fought
terrible
off
pitch.
foul. Peterson, the lead runner out at second. Ruiz on at first with 2 down.
Yeah, Petco is just
Just off the
so
inside
nice.
corner.
Just right in
and
downtown.
The count is even 2-2.
Yeah, with the building and like you get like the lawn in center field. It's so nice.
2 outs. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Two now. Just off the outside part of the plate. Connor Capel would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
3-2 now.
She's
Swing
out
and a
on this
miss.
one with that.
Blew the express
Terrible.
right by his bat for strike 3.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France.
23. Ty France.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
And he walked
There
him.
you go.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Jesse.
Man at first. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jesse Winker.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Ruiz snags it on the run.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
Cal Raleigh
This
up
is
next
the
for the
stadium I
Mariners.
created.
Cal.
And Chris, his big strength is defense,
DraftKings
but it is
Ballpark.
interesting.
That's what I called
In
it.
today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive
There's just
catcher
one that I created.
is considered
And
differently.
I did the
Whatever you
Arizona
get
one
offensively is a bonus. But
Oh,
he's got to
no.
put the
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Jared Kellner getting ready to hit. Next pitch is outside.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
There we go.
Line drive, base hit.
Kelling's heating up.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get
they brought
deep.
in a
Took the
radio.
barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Drew Steckenrider will take over here.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team, and there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Oh,
Now
no.
here is, puts it in the air out towards left center.
Shoot.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5.
Yeah, they do need to make like people as props that you can just
Welcome
place
back.
around.
Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder.
I don't know why
Connor
they didn't do
Capel.
that with the assets in general. Just or just like place
The
people
1-1.
in the props. Like I don't think that would have been that hard.
A little bit low. That one hit to right. Hernandez settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that. 1 down.
Definitely a few things that drove me crazy with. They didn't really touch the stadium.
So digging in, Jordan Diaz.
23. That's kind of not cool. Oops.
Ripped to right, base hit.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Aledmys Diaz digs in now. Falling behind 2-1.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're just focused too much on like statistics that are skewed.
The pitch. And now it's even up.
Like they say, a lot of people don't play
Diaz leads
franchise,
off first
but
with 1 away.
I'm wondering if that's because they kind of took out a lot of the features that people liked.
Next offering is fouled back.
I don't know. There we go.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, low and away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Just missed.
That would, I'd appreciate it. That would be pretty sweet.
And he deals.
It'd be
Back
a lot
to
of fun
right.
to go create
Hernandez
ballparks.
on the move. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that.
Especially if they like raised the memory limit, like, and you actually like play around with it
We go
without
to the 8th. Here's the
hitting
Mariners
100%.
leadoff man,
That would be
Julio
amazing.
Rodriguez.
I'd do that for free.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Oh no.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Brown calls it in, and there's one away.
I don't know. I think they should let
Second baseman.
somebody go in and create.
Ketel
Even if not me,
Marte
like
up
there's
next for the Mariners.
good stadium creators, and like the templates that they have are not. They're nothing crazy. Yeah. There's good stadium creators. Like templates are nothing special. Like I think
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I don't know. I don't know what's actually what the issue is though. I don't know if there is a memory limit where it like won't load in game. Oh crap.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to
But,
slow
like,
his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch.
It would be
Keep
cool
the
to see
at-bat
some
alive.
more elaborate stadiums as templates.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Oh, shoot.
Fights it off. You'll see another. And the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
The 1-2.
Oh, shoot.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Diaz slings to first. That ends the frame.
I would love to just go take over franchise mode. Just rework it. Like they need expansion. They need.
Back
I don't
now,
know.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Trevor
The
Gott.
fact that they like
This is his
completely
5th appearance of
reworked
the year.
drafting. I do agree with that. But like the fact that they took all year and all they did for franchise was rework the drafting, which like 95% of people simulate anyways. Like it's like really you could do anything else.
Jace Peterson now at the plate.
The third baseman, Jay.
Yeah, that's all I play too. Thought about doing like March to October, but I don't know.
Next pitch misses inside, and a count 2-1.
I swung at that. Yeah.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
I don't know how long you've been playing MLB
Now
this
the
show,
number
but like,
2
I remember
hitter,
back in the day when they
Esteury
had
Ruiz.
like kind of the elder mode where you could like set prices and all that. And I know they took it out because they said it didn't mean anything, but it's like
Swing and a miss.
even if
And a
it
count
didn't mean
1-2.
anything, it was cool. Yeah. Exactly.
The wind and the pitch.
Got him.
Struck him out looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
No, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in the lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling
I
pretty
was
good
right
out
there
there on
every
the
time.
mound,
That's
because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
That was, not supposed to be right there.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Do you think he can hold off on it twice in a row? We're gonna find out. Yep.
Next offering misses down and away.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. Schoenauer.
The wide to kick the pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
That was over easy goal.
He circles the
Shut up.
bases. It's his 6th home run of the season,
140
and they
feet.
add to their lead. It's 10-5.
Holy crap. Got all that one.
Well, he saw a lot of pitches in this at bat, and in this 3-2 count, he got something he could handle. Wasn't fooled. Did a really nice job in approaching and attacking that baseball.
That ball was
And next will be the
crushed.
cleanup hitter, Seth Brown. He's already homered here in this one. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Let's go. Not that. Jeez.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of
Not
play.
where I wanted to throw that at all.
Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. But
Yeah,
head
my
on
problem is I
one
do
more as the
dynamic
solo
difficulty,
shot
so
stretches
it
their
like
lead
corrects
even
itself pretty
further.
fast, but then
Last chance coming up for the Mariners.
I go play like other games for a month and I don't come back. So like when I come back, it's there's an adjustment period to timing everything.
We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Danny Jimenez hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Oh yeah.
Digging in,
Getting
Eugenio
smoked.
Suarez.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh, nope.
Out to short.
Should have let
Diaz.
some of our backups play.
And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
The
It's
first
fun when
baseman,
it's a challenge, though.
23,
It's not fun when it's super easy.
Frank.
And up next for Seattle, Ty France.
This series looked like it was easy just because Oakland is
2-1.
terrible.
And that's too high.
Well, Las Vegas is terrible, but Oakland is bad.
Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone,
like
and
5
that
and
slider that's
25
down.
in this.
That's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
3-2 now. And there's
There we go.
4.
Let's go.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right
Come
there.
back and
Walk
tie
number
it.
3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boog?
And now the DH, Jesse Winker.
I also hated the Colton Wong trade, so
At the belt and fires. And another
stuck
ball.
with Winker.
2 balls, 1 strike.
This might go. Nope. Bounced it. Jeez.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner
That was
holds tight
embarrassing.
as the count moves to 2-2.
Throw it down the middle this time.
The pitch.
No, we did. but it
Swings
was
through it, and that's a
speed.
strikeout.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he
think
goes
that
to
was
look
gonna
at the
be a
video of
slider.
that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it,
Yeah,
and
it did.
really, he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you
Okay.
what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
3 balls,
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Three
There
one, and
we
he couldn't
go.
come up with it.
Pretty
Come
easy
on,
walk right
Kelnick.
there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The left fielder, number 10, Jared.
First and second, 2 down. And now for Seattle, Jared Kelnick.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Oh,
On the
gosh.
ground, right side, Diaz. On to first, ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games as a
That was
2
rough.
on the losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 10
Do you
to 5.
usually plays
For
the
Chris
next one, or
Singleton
do
and
you
our
play with
entire crew here
franchise?
at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
That was rough.
Our final line score. First for your victorious home team.
Castillo.
10 men,
Ouch.
1 hit. No errors. They left 6 men on
Oh,
base.
man.
For the Mariners, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12
That's pretty
men on
bad.
base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 1 minute.
Kelnick raises average by like 50 points that series, though.
And we remind you to please
Solid.
home safely.
Well. First 2 games went well. Ooh, we got new cards. Not that I really use them, but oh, it's an octave. All right. Cool. 6 and 26, and we're back to below 500. All right, that's cool.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out west in the American League, the Vipers hit 3 long balls as they took down the visiting Mariners 10-5.
They smoked me.
Jordan Montgomery was untouchable on the mound, crafting an amazing no-hit performance as the Cardinals downed the Angels 1-0. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. Ryan
Not
Reynolds
first anymore.
swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Pirates pushed past the Rays 6-3.
Yeah, so next time I think we'll
Kike Hernandez picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays.
we'll go back to
5-3.
the
The Chi Sox combined
Diamondbacks
to allow
franchise, and I
only 4
think we're gonna
hits
play
as they
opening
grabbed the win over the
or
visiting
this
Twins 2-0.
National
Michael
Series.
Lorenzen
Do the
collected
same
win
kind of
number
thing.
3 this year as the Tigers took care of the Mets 4-2. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts.
I don't need to say that. And I think we're gonna make some changes too, so we got some candidates. Spoil this before I actually do it. But Pavin Smith was on a tear, so we might have to bring him up. And we might bring up Lawler. So looking at that, and then potentially Fott. Might bring up Fott too, but we'll see. Got some guys that are struggling a little bit, like Davies. Liberatore's been on a tear lately. Same with Anderson. And those two are good too. But we might I go back and forth. We might trade those two if we can. I think Baumgartner's a little unrealistic to trade because he's owed a ton of money, but nobody would really do that in real life. So, but Merrill Kelly, probably get some pieces for him, and then make Anderson our ace. Bullpen's been pretty dominant, so that helps. But then our lineup has a couple of holes, so obviously top 4, 5 are good. But Rojas has struggled a little bit. Thomas is still valuable. Kelly's been good, and Ahmed's been meh. So, and then our bench has just not been great either. So, Toro, Campusano's been good, but Longoria and Lewis. Longoria in particular. We just need a little more infield help, so it might be time for Lawler. Put him at either shortstop or might put him at shortstop, move Ahmed to second, and then keep Gorman at third, but then that puts Rojas on the bench. He hasn't really done much of anything, so yeah. That's the sneak peek for next time. I think that's going to be it for this one in particular, but this stream. This was kind of just to, I don't normally stream on here, so done it a couple times with Stadium Creator, but not with franchise, so we'll kind of see how that goes over. If people like watching them like that, then I'll do more of it, but if not, I'll stick to clips too. It's easy enough, so yeah. Probably also doesn't help that this was a late stream because it had some technical issues at first, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know when we'll do that. Maybe tomorrow night, maybe Wednesday, maybe a Wednesday night stream. I don't know yet. I kind of balance it between this and Twitch, so yeah. Anyways, that'll be the next stream, I think, is that home series with the Diamondbacks. I'll create an upcoming stream once I have that one planned out. I try for 9:30, but I don't know. It just kind of depends on what else is going on. So I do it when I can. But I'll create another upcoming stream kind of thing once I get that date and time figured out. So yeah. On that note, thanks for coming by, Sound Man. It's good chatting. Yeah. Anyways, have a good night, everybody. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Ooh.